Welcome back to the video. My name is Harold. Today is Tuesday, March 10th, and today we do not have a trade review. I ended up not taking a trade today. So for today's video, I'll just be going over why I didn't take a trade and what my daily plan was. So going straight into it, yesterday we saw a strong move to the upside, right? Saw a strong move to the upside, breaking back into our weekly and monthly value area lows. So this is the weekly and this is the monthly. These are the value areas, okay? After price broke overnight, we actually held the monthly value area 3 separate times, all while also creating a higher high at a previous supply zone. So going into the market today, I was either looking for shorts breaking this monthly value area low like this, or I was looking for longs breaking these pre-market highs, which is also in confluence with the supply zone, right? Something I wanted to keep in mind was how we would potentially reach this level and how we would potentially reach this level. To the downside, it was pretty clear that either we go straight down or we maybe test higher levels and then we attempt to come lower. To the upside, keeping yesterday's order flow in mind, we might have seen another move to the downside and a reversal right here, right? A false break and a move all the way back up. And if that was the case, I most likely would not have been able to take these longs. And for anyone that wants to see the pre-market plan, I'll be leaving it on the screen over here. So if you just want to take a look, pause the video and resume when you guys are ready. So going into the market actually did just that. Let me show you guys first the candlesticks. So we opened, price attempted to move higher multiple times right here. We got rejected. Price broke the weekly value area low, held it, again broke it, held it, and then we finally attempted to break below and we just could not. We couldn't break below and we ended up going for a full reversal all the way back to this supply zone. So this previous day value area high is also something that I labeled because I was looking for a potential trade here as well. If price was able to reclaim the current high of the day, then I was looking to maybe even take a trade right here. But although we did move up, I just did not get the best confirmations. So going into the footprint chart, as you guys can see, price gets absorbed multiple times. We get absorbed over here, so buyers get absorbed over here. Buyers get absorbed over here. Buyers get absorbed over here. There's a lot of buying absorption, so a lot of volume being transacted to the upside whenever price moved up, but no volume being transacted to the downside. And this order flow action was actually very similar to what was happening yesterday. There were buyers attempting to buy higher, but there was a passive seller sitting up here at these levels, shutting them down. But every time they got shut down, there wasn't enough aggressive selling and participants to take the price lower with strength, right? So more absorption over here, and finally we get our first point of contact at 67.71. And at the first point of contact, we do get an increase in volume, but we are not able to see this auction followed through and finish. We get an absorption of aggressive sellers, right? So we get aggressive sellers absorbed, an unfinished auction. To me, this is a no trade. It doesn't matter if the level broke. I need to see the candle close into the selling, right? See the auction finish, and then I can look to enter. After that, on our second attempt to break this level, we get a decrease in volume. a decrease in volume is automatically a no trade for me, right? It means that there's no strength coming into the level. So why would I take a trade when there's no strength, especially a breakout trade, right? Where we need the momentum on our side. So no, this is a no, no, and the last attempt at this break, we get a slight increase in volume, but this is considered almost a D level volume for me. This is way too low volume, especially for the type of volume that's been transacted these days. It's been very low, but at the same time, there isn't enough confirmation. The only type of confirmation we have is a break of this key level, right? We broke the key level with increase in volume, but not strong volume. We didn't even break the level previously where it was holding. We only just broke through the level. We didn't even break the current lows. And normally I look for a B shape on these sell-offs, but we had a P shape. P shape at the lower levels indicate that there aren't enough sellers participating in the market. There are more people participating at these levels over these levels down here, right? We want to see aggressive selling step in down here, and then again step in down here, but we're not getting that. We're just getting a lot of volume being transacted on the upside over here, right? Like, look at this. This whole area is strong buy volume. Why would we enter a trade when all the volume is being transacted above the level? It means that it most likely wants to stay. With that being said, we see price reverse, come back into the levels, hold the levels, and the first point of breakout is right here. So this is the current day high at 68.06. Price was able to break this level with strong volume and a P shape as well. I didn't take the trade. To me, a current day high is not the best key level. At the same time, it was combined with a mediocre confirmation. This is a B level trade for me, or a B level confirmation trade, right? As well as like a C level key level. Okay, if that makes any sense. Like the key level itself, I would grade it as a C. But the confirmation itself, I would grade it as a B. So I was just okay with not getting into the trade. And again, we attempt to break this previous day value area high, which I do see as a higher key level, a better key level, but we get a decrease in volume over here. So that was a no-brainer. I'm not taking the trade. It doesn't matter if it moves up. And the last attempt here, we get rejected. We never even close into this level, and pretty much the buyers get exhausted. Now, later in the day, price did break above this level, break truly above the supply zone. You guys look over here. We ended up finishing above and then close back below it at the weekly value and monthly value area lows. I ended up not taking a trade, and price ended up moving without me, but it's okay, right? In the end, I wasn't okay with taking those trades. I'm trying to get better at being more selective. I'm already pretty selective, but I want to get more selective just because these past 2 weeks I haven't been selective enough, and it's been burning my account. It's been hurting me taking mediocre trades. Also, something I was taking into consideration today was the time of day as well. What we've been doing a lot lately is just we've been making an initial move to the downside or to the upside on weak volume, and we've been reversing. But that type of trade is not part of my playbook. So I've been getting burnt by the market, like in this area right here. This area right here. Right? Trying to take breakouts, not reading what the market's telling me, not reading what the order flow is telling me, and getting too tunnel visioned. So today, honestly, for the next 2 months, my focus is to get this in check, because I feel like if I can keep myself in check for the next 2 months, even just 1 month, I think that's enough time to build the discipline to not get burnt out by those trades anymore. So that is it for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.